What's up, y'all? We back, and this time we're gonna talk about some controversial anime hot takes. I've been seeing a lot of hot takes in Zell, and I gotta say some people be tripping. But you just gotta accept it because everyone's different. Everyone has an opinion.
That's true. Very true.
So what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna pick a few random ones that we have in our list.
Yep.
We're gonna select them.
Yep.
And we're gonna tell you what we think about these hot takes.
Absolutely.
So if you guys want to send us a hot take, put it down in the comment section. We'll look through that. We'll add it through the episodes. And yeah, we'll check it out. Don't forget to join our Discord if you want to come talk about anime, watch anime, do whatever you want. Talk about hot takes in the Discord too as well. You guys can join that as well. The link will be in the description. Don't forget to click on that. Thank you guys.
All right, let's get into it. So Josh, I found some crazy takes, but I'm more concerned about your takes because I feel like you found a super crazy take.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a take that I think I only agree with.
Only you agree with?
Or me and a few amount of people agree with it, bro.
This is what I love about takes is that they're always controversial and they always bring up discussion. But I find when somebody says a take, I always have an off opinion on it.
Yeah, that's true.
I always have something different to say. So I'm kind of curious what you're gonna say.
No matter what anybody says, that's just their preference.
Some preferences are wrong.
No, I can't say a preference is wrong,
so,
but
all right. If somebody says Naruto is terrible, worst show ever created.
Hey, that's up to them, bro. That's up to them. I don't agree with it, but that's just them.
That's just them?
That's just them.
Okay. I read that. Let me hear your take.
All right. So I got my first take right here.
Let me hear it.
Good characters are more important than a good story.
Oh.
Good characters are more important than a good story. That's the take.
That's the
take. This is a tough one.
That's a crazy take.
I don't really know what I stand on this. The way I'm thinking about this is when I'm watching an anime, what am I looking for? To me personally, I'm looking more for a good story.
Over good characters?
Over good characters.
I'm kind of on the other side because the way I see it, if you don't have compelling characters or characters that you vibe with, I don't think you're going to like the story at all.
That's a fair point.
I've read some really good plots, but I've dropped it because I didn't like the characters in it. I think I'm more prone to watch a show with a good character and a bad plot than watch a show with an amazing plot with bad characters.
Because I don't know, the way I kind of see it, if you have good characters and a bad plot, how does your character really develop without a good plot? I feel like you need a good plot for your characters to develop, and for me, character development is something that I love watching in anime. So it's kind of it's hard, bro. It's hard because I'm okay with watching a show with basic characters, but if the plot is
basic?
Next level, the plot's if I have basic characters, but I have a Death Note plot, I think the anime is still gonna be kind of fire.
Yeah, because I think sometimes you could have simple characters and a very complicated plot, but then sometimes you have complicated characters in a simple plot. And they kind of go hard too.
Yeah.
I don't know a good example, but I know I've watched I'm not a big isekai fan.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of the characters in isekais. They don't have groundbreaking plots, but I think the characters kind of carry. Like a show like Konosuba. You haven't watched Konosuba?
Yeah, I know about it. I haven't watched it, but I know it.
Yeah, I don't think Konosuba's plot is absolutely groundbreaking, but the characters. That's why I watch it.
That's why you watch it?
That's why I watch it.
Okay. I've been thinking about this. Okay, so let's say if you took a Haran-san.
Yeah.
Just not really a plot, right?
Yeah.
Or any anime that doesn't really have a plot.
Slice of life type beat.
Slice of life. So Nagatoro. Let's say if I took Nagatoro and I put characters such as Itachi. If I put who else is a good character in your opinion?
Lelouch.
If I put Itachi, Lelouch, Ed in all of them in anime. About nothing.
Yeah.
Versus if I were to take an anime with a really good story, which is what? What would you say has a really good story?
AOT.
Anime like AOT, but I put basic characters, the black hair.
Yeah. Normal type of protagonist type.
Well, which one are you gonna be watching?
I think I'd watch the one with Itachi in them.
I think I'm watching the AOT, bro.
I think if you put a bunch of cool characters in a simple plot, it's gonna bang because of the characters. But if you put a bunch of basic characters, I don't know what's really compelling me to watch a show other than the plot.
I feel like the thing about the plot, there's more to talk about. like there's only so much you can really talk about a character.
That's true.
But like a plot, there's so much things that you can go into a plot. Like you can go into the whole theory aspect. You can go into the whole foreshadow aspect. You can go into like all these other different things, and you can be like, oh, like why did this happen and like not this.
I have a question. I want to know if you agree with this.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so do you think one of the reasons you watch anime is for the aesthetic?
Partly.
Because I'm thinking if you just want to watch it for plot, I think there's other plots you can watch that could deliver.
Partly.
But I feel like if you're watching anime, you're watching anime for the whole aesthetic of anime.
And
characters and animation, no?
Somewhat.
Because then I'm like, why don't you just go watch like a movie or like a Marvel movie or like a natural thing with a good plot, like something real life. But you're choosing plot over characters.
I'm choosing plot over characters.
I would pick characters over plot, but that's just me.
All right, now let's get into our second take. What's your take?
I don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready for it.
I don't know if you're ready for this. Some people say they won't watch an anime because it has furries in it.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I've watched some good anime with furries in it, bro.
Bro, honestly,
I don't know why people have this whole thing about it. Like,
I don't know.
It's really not that bad.
I don't think it's bad either. Every show, and this is kind of funny, every show I've given a chance to that has included furries has low-key slapped.
Beastars.
Odd
Taxi.
Boy and the Beast.
Top
3.
Come on.
Those are 3.
Come on.
And those are 3 shows that I would recommend anybody. And I think anybody would enjoy it, and they all involve furry characters.
Cause the thing is, I feel like people they don't want to be involved with it because like it has like a negative
a stereotype about it.
It has like that stereotype, and like they don't want to be put in that stereotype.
Exactly.
But, like you can watch these animes and not be in that group.
Exactly. You could just enjoy it for what it is.
For what it is. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because beside the furry characters, they all have something about them that makes them special.
Exactly.
And something you could appreciate.
Like, bro, I watch all these. I'm not furry.
I'm not a furry either.
I'm not even close to being a furry.
Nah, but I can still appreciate it. And you can still appreciate it.
Easily.
So I don't know why there's this negative stereotype. But for me personally, I'm just going to watch it. And then if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. It is what it is.
I'm not even going to cap to you, but Boy and the Beast might be one of my favorite anime movies of all time. Might be one of my favorite anime movies.
That's one of my favorite movies. And Beastars, that's one of my favorite mystery shows.
Exactly.
Along with Odd Taxi. So
Odd Taxi. That ending, bro. Listen, if you watch Odd Taxi, that's gonna change your mind, bro. If you watch I'm telling you, give it a chance.
Groundbreaking.
Just do it.
But yeah, that's my take on that.
Well, listen, is all for our last take.
Yep. Okay.
I got one for you.
Why do I feel like I'm being targeted? Why are you saying it like that?
Okay. So my take is,
yep,
people hate too much on Boruto. People overhate Boruto.
I don't think Boruto deserves as much criticism as it gets.
Thank you.
In the manga. But I have to be on the opposition here.
Okay.
The anime had too much filler.
Okay.
You agree?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
There was too much softness. Like, you can't end off with Naruto Shippuden and then go straight into daycare, bro. It doesn't work like that.
My number one problem with Boruto haters is that they didn't even watch the show. They're not even watching it, bro. That's what cheeses me.
That's true.
Because they be talking so much about Boruto, and like they're not even watching. Listen, I understand.
Yeah.
There's too much filler. But you do have to understand.
Incredibly soft.
This is a whole generation in Naruto. Like it's supposed to be a peaceful generation.
Okay.
But I feel like in Boruto, the parts that kick up, like it kicks up.
But it only really kicks up when it brings back the original characters.
No, Jigen.
But Jigen's best fight was with Naruto.
That was hard.
Jigen's best fight was with Naruto. The best fights in Boruto include Naruto.
Kara. The whole Kara team.
Who were they fighting? Naruto and Sasuke.
Okay, well, but that's part of the show, though. Like, but, no matter what, they're going to be there.
But the 2 best fights in the show included the original cast members. If you go back into Naruto... So far. That's true, so far. But if you go back to the original Naruto, the best fights in Naruto include who?
Naruto and Sasuke.
Exactly.
That's very true. Very true. But do you think it deserves the amount of hate that it gets? Because the amount of hate Boruto gets, they're acting like it's like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
To me, it's not no 3 out of 10. Like it's at least a 5.
But you got to look at the criticism standpoint because the way they see it, it's like Boruto's not making a name for himself. He's mooching off of the original cast members. all the concepts from Boruto aren't original. They're based off of what happened in Naruto.
But like that's because it's a sequel though, so that's kind of gonna happen, is it not?
But when you look at a sequel, you try to make your own thing. Like,
okay, I see.
You see what I'm? Yeah.
So like basically what you're saying, like it's not like Boruto's not really like the main dog in everything.
It's not making its own thing, you know. Like,
okay, I see.
If Boruto wanted to stand out, it would do something different.
That's kind of fair. That's kind of fair.
Yeah.
But I do feel.
But it is overhated.
In the upcoming chapters.
Okay.
I think you're just gonna change your mind.
Change my mind?
I think that's gonna change your mind.
Why?
That statement.
I hope so.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I hope so.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Because they really nerfed Naruto and Sasuke in there, so I hope so.
They did.
But yeah, that's some crazy takes, you guys.
Well, yeah, yo, honestly, I want to know what you guys are gonna put in the comments for the hot takes.
Yep.
We got so much more. We want to make this into a series.
Oh yeah, I love talking about hot takes so much.
Yeah, me too. And whenever we do this, we're gonna be 100% honest.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
I'm gonna be honest though. I can't lie in these.
If I gotta talk smack about your favorite show,
it's gonna have to happen.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do it.
It's gonna get done.
It has to be done.